there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino, welcome to my channel. Nakikita yung kape na to, bumili na kayo sa Shopee o sa TikTok kayo makakabili nito. Sobrang sarap nito. So tatirahin natin to ang The Darkest Secret Videos That Accidentally Caught Something Paranormal on Camera. Ito yung mga magaganda, yung accidentally na nakukunan yung camera, yung multo, hindi yung sinasadya. Diba? So huwag na natin patagalin to, tirahin na natin to bago pa tirahin ng iba.
Today we present 5 videos that capture something paranormal by accident. Number 5. This
Eto na.
video with which we
Oh, gago, na-miss ko to Game.
begin was sent by Bradley Levitt, a faithful subscriber from the United States.
Ay, grabe. Papuntahin nyo na ako sa haunted house. Huwag nyo na papuntahin ng ganito, lalo sa gabi.
Who tells us a terrible but interesting story that happened to him while he was visiting one of the many forest reserves in his country. Bradley tells us that he usually never records on
Shoutout kay Pedro Pablo TV. Pakisubscribe ang channel niya, ha? Thank you.
these trails, since it is his time of peace, reflection, and connection with nature. He started recording when he thought he saw things hiding among the branches.
Grabe to,
He recorded without even imagining that he would come across not an animal, but something paranormal.
Hey,
Ano meron? Ano meron? Ang kakatakot yung lugar? Anong meron? Anong meron? Anong
hey,
meron?
man.
Gago, wala akong makita. Abutin ka ng gabi niya, iyak ka dyan. Ay! Baka may sumusunod.
Man?
The video lasts 20 minutes in total. After this young man enters the forest to look for it, for almost 7 minutes he doesn't hear or see anything
Wala bumaba pa?
until a few minutes later.
Ay, gabi na to, few minutes later. Anda ko ba, dumidilim na. Naka-POV ang hayop. Ito mga legit yung naka-POV, boy. Oy, oy, oy. Tangina niya ta. Uy, uy, uy.
Here, he hardly cared about recording anymore. He was trying to find the creature.
Tangina, di ako bababa dyan.
Hey, where are you?
Ah! Shh, nakatakot ng POV. Huy, 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 ano yun? Ay, nako! Ah! Yun! Nakita nyo? Nakita nyo? Nakita ko. Itim.
According to his email, what his eyes saw there was not human. Therefore, he forgot he was recording.
Ay, oo nga no.
What he
Hindi natin nakita to kanina. Lino na mata nito.
saw was so strange that he tells us that he just followed it with his eyes, not with the camera. The recording was of little importance when he realized that what he was facing was not normal. Can you see what this is?
Ang itim eh.
Does this seem like a person to you? Is it running or is it flying? Then, and before he leaves, we can notice that it is indeed not an animal. It is something that
Aswang yan,
seems
aswang.
to be hunting him. What do you think it is? Whatever the case may be, Bradley assures that he will never return to that reservation. Number 4.
Nakatakot ng POV. Naka-POV siya eh. Number 4. Haba nun ah.
What I will show you below are footage that confirm one of the strangest phenomena, and that has its own category within the paranormal world. In occultism, it is well known that paranormal manifestations of animals are much more frequent than those of humans. I am referring to perceiving your deceased pet. I don't have answers as to why it is more frequent, but it has happened to me. I also know people who have seen their house dog passing nearby, even days after its death. And now I have received evidence that it is indeed true.
Reddit.
This could be a reality. Without going any further, the following sequence was published on Reddit by a user who in his post said that his mother was taking photos of the decoration that she had put on her dining room table. At that moment, the lens of the device registers the following.
Ano meron?
The user emphasizes that the family pet had been dead for more than a year. His family did not get any new animal due to the pain that the last pet's death caused. However, the camera says otherwise. You can see his ear and part of his tail, and although some of the comments refute the footage, alluding to the fact that this image was taken when the dog was alive, or that it was simply another dog, he knows that this image is real, and that is why he shared it despite how easy it would be to deny it.
Asa na image?
Tell me, has something like this happened to you? Have you ever had a pet die, but then you can still hear or feel its presence? He shared it because he knows that this was a paranormal phenomena, that it is impossible that his former friend could still be on this plane. What joy this footage must have given him, knowing that they are still with us.
Namatay yung
But that is not the only video on this post.
Yun.
I know that the paranormal level that I showed you is not enough to convince someone that the souls of animals can actually still be here. But maybe this one will. This also has to do with a deceased pet, this time captured by a security camera outside a house, where the owner assures that what was recorded here is his pet still playing in the puddles of water like it always used to do.
Aso nagbumulto. Hayop na yan. Hayop talaga yung aso na yan. Nasaan? Yun! Tumalsik yung tubig.
What do you think?
Ayun o, tumalsik yung tubig o.
Could these recordings be just the tip of the iceberg of a paranormal reality that until now has been little explored by experts?
So namatay pala yung aso, tapos may dumang aso. Dito, yun yung aso na nagmumulto.
Leave it in the comments.
Ayun o. Ito yung buntot. Ito yung tenga. Tenga to eh.
Number 3.
Hayop na aso na yun.
What you will see below contains quite intriguing details. For Juan Sasa, a faithful fan from Colombia, had the bad luck to be the main witness of a serious traffic accident. However, he believes that if it had not been for something strange that happened when he was going to accelerate, he would have been one of the victims. Juan was with a friend who was riding the motorcycle that you now see on the screen. They were accelerating and Juan had stayed a little behind. He was planning to accelerate when he sees this thing right in front of him.
Ay, ito. Parang Pilipinas ah. Kung ano yung duwende? Nakita niyo ba yun? Parang duwende, liit. Ito. Tumawid yung duwende.
It is a being so small that there is doubt that it is an animal, whose origin until now is completely unknown.
Ano yun?
What do you
Hindi siya duwende, pero ang weird na merong may tumawid eh, no?
think this is?
Mahirap edit yan.
Did it come from the other vehicle? Or was it really a sign that prevented him from dying minutes later?
Pumreno to eh, no? Yung sasakyan pumreno, no? Tinan niyo, pumreno.
Tell me what you think.
Oh, pumreno, nag-red light eh. Nag-red light eh. Oo, ano?
Number 2.
Number 2.
The following is strange footage captured at the back of a property whose owners claimed to hear strange sounds at dawn. They left the camera pointed towards the jacuzzi area when something unexpected begins to manifest there. I have seen this video many times and it does not meet the typical characteristics for a spiderweb or an insect very close to the lens. But judge for yourself.
Ay, naku, mga multo na to, oh. Kaluluwa talaga yan, eh, no? Yung mga ganyan. Ang creepy ng lugar na to. Tingnan yung bintana, oh. Tingnan yung bintana. Ano ba na ba itong pader na to? Hindi ito pader, eh. Bintana na, buong bintana, eh, oh. Creepy.
Like me, the owners do not believe that it is suspended dust, insects, or other objects near the lens. That whitish shadow was indeed in the patio, a shadow that if you manage to notice, at times it takes on a figure similar to a human. And what's more is that there seems to be more than one. Do you see it?
Para sumasayaw doon, no? Para sumasayaw. Ano nangyari? Oh my God, what happened? What happened? Gago, ano nangyari? Gago, ba ano nangyari? Ba't ganun? Ba't biglang nag-back? Wala naman ako pinipindot. Parang siya nagsasayaw eh, no? Oh. Hayop yun ah. Tinabahan ako dun ah. Oh, parang siya nagsasayaw ah. Nene Grace, shoutout sa'yo. Grabe, sasayaw.
Like me, the owners do not believe that it is suspended dust, insects, or other objects near the lens. That whitish shadow was indeed in the patio. A shadow that if
Dito kasi talaga, kasi natanong ko yung CCTV ko kaibigan, mahahalata mo na insekto eh. Pagka medyo may figure. Ito sobrang layo, talaga nandito yung ano eh. Talaga nandito yung, yung anino, hindi anino to eh, ba't puti, kaluluwa to eh.
a footage that without a doubt becomes quite striking. Number 1.
Oh, ito number 1 na. Shoutout kay Joe Files. Subscribe si Joe Files. Search nyo kanyang channel. Ito number 1. Sigurado malupit to.
What serves for closure for us is a recording that is accompanied by a spectacular story. It was a subscriber who did not want to reveal his identity to us, who told us completely terrified how one day, passing through the underground parking lot of a supermarket, he encountered several people pointing their cell phones upwards. When asking what was happening, the small group told him that they had seen a creature running in between the pipes. Intrigued, he decided to take out his cell phone and help them look for the creature, without knowing that his camera would witness something that would never leave his memory.
Whoop! Ano yun? Ano yun? Merong yun, daga? Ano ginagawa ng mga to para mga ay, bago. Gago, ba't doon ko lang nakita yun? May ulo, di ba? Ayun, oh.
Before recording this video, the boys described that the entity had a humanoid body and seemed to be wearing strange clothes, just like the image that now serves as a reference.
Tangina, kung ganito yun, nakakatakot yan. Grabe to.
They saw it there, high above, watching them for a couple of seconds before running and hiding in between the pipes. Could we be getting confused? And it's actually just an animal? Does this look like an animal to you? Tell me what you think about this and the previous recordings, since this video has already come to an end.
Hindi ko, parang edit eh, no? Pero nakakatakot pa rin siya. Kung hindi nyo titingnan na edit, nakakatakot siya. Kasi syempre ako, dalawang side ako eh, edit or hindi eh. Kasi syempre, gusto ko ibigay sa inyo kung ano yung tingin ko. So, iniisip ko kung edit o hindi. May konti slight ako na parang edit to. Kasi ang daling gawin. Meron kasi mga edit na mahirap gawin na may isip mo na hindi siya inedit kasi ang hirap niya talagang i-edit. Ito parang madali lang i-edit eh. Pero nakakatakot pa rin. Yung example niya, yung parang bungo. Ay, to. Naku, nakakatakot yan.